Jeff Mudflap and the Gang, presented by Bolton Oil Center.
96.3 KLLL.
Here's what you missed on Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
Let me just tell you this. Since I started doing that, like smoking briskets and things like that, I have become more aware of how difficult it must be for like Thanksgiving dinner and things like that. You know, I mean, I think about, because, you know, when it comes to Thanksgiving, my whole life I've been an eater of Thanksgiving dinner. I've never been the preparer of Thanksgiving dinner. There's a lot of pressure that goes with that. And the first time I ever, you know, I spatchcocked the turkey for Thanksgiving, you know, and there was a lot of pressure there, though, because I realized I am responsible for making the centerpiece of the entire Thanksgiving celebration. And it kind of stressed me out a little bit. So I'm thinking, man, I don't know. I don't like when people, it's hard for me to cook things knowing that everybody's coming over going, wow, hey, we're going to have that turkey that Jeff's making. Hey, we're going to have that brisket that Jeff, there's a lot of pressure. And so I get kind of wrapped up and like, man, I don't want to ruin this because everybody's coming over. What if it's no good? And everybody's like, oh, that's a disappointment. So it just kind of,
what do you do?
It's a lot of pressure,
what
you know?
What do you do when you spatchcock the turkey?
Spatchcock?
Spatchcock.
Yeah.
Couldn't think of the name.
Never tried that. When I spatchcock the turkey, what do I do?
Yeah.
Or you ask me, how do you spatchcock a turkey, or what do you say?
I've never done it.
There's videos on YouTube. No, but basically, you know, you get the turkey, and I got remember those shears that we got from United?
Sure do.
Curtis, what was it?
I have that myself.
Curtis Stone. What was that guy's name?
I don't know, but
anyway,
I use
that cookware, the grill stuff they had this past year. So I got those shears, but yeah, you get the turkey and you just have to cut through the breastbone and everything, and you kind of separate. It's kind of, you know, you got to really work that.
Yeah.
But you do that, and then you just separate it all out and spread it out, and then we put it on the grill. It cooks a lot more evenly, and it's really good. So yeah, I've done that a couple times. That I'm getting a little more comfortable with because I've done it a few times, and everybody seems to enjoy it. But pizza, no, we're a long ways away for me having people for pizza. I'm
thinking about spatchcocking the cookie. I mean, the turkey. I mean, whatever you call it. I don't know. You got me thinking. I want to do it.
Well, you could do it. You really could. You can do it. You've cooked enough stuff on the grill. You could do it.
Maybe I should but
YouTube that. Look up. Get on YouTube and look up spatchcocking a turkey.
Spell the spatch, please.
SPATCH.
SPAT.
Spat.
Wait, back up one space. Okay, back up.
SPAT.
Okay. CH.
Then the other part.
OTHER part.
Spatchcock the turkey.
Other part cookie. Wait, what now? What? This is so confusing.
Tammy has a picture of her face with her hand over it going, OMG.
Spatchcocking a turkey.
Wait a minute. I'm going to have to delete all that. Hang on. That did not work. Okay. Because I had...
Tammy also was like, unlike other people, I'm able to keep secrets about attending your pizza party.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Tammy. Way to keep a secret. Wow, that was great. Oh, my gosh, y'all. Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. All right.
Okay, see, now you do this and you start making me doubt.
I think we should bring back the spelling bee.
Yeah, well, this is, okay.
All right, let me go ahead. I'm ready, Jeff. I've deleted all that, so.
Okay.
SPATCH I'm doing good.
OCKING.
Oh, wait, I put two N's.
And Bingo was his name.
All right, spatchcocking
a turkey.
You
know how to spell A?
Yeah.
Okay. And then turkey. TURKEY.
Oh, wait a minute. I just got to click that little thing there. Spatchcocking a turkey. Turkey breast. Turkey with a kettle. Turkey with the oven. Turkey with the recipe. There's lots of turkeys in there.
Right, but just spatchcocking a turkey.
Spatchcocking a turkey?
Maybe add on a grill or something.
Okay. Oh, now I got to go back in. Spatchcocking a turkey on a grill.
Yeah, just try that. You'll find it.
GRILL.
Yes.
Got it. I got it. Okay,
yes,
good.
that is it.
All right, I'm good.
Whew. All right.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of spatchcocking on a grill.
Carl, Mudflap, you are special. You are.
Carl, there's
okay.
no wrong answers here.
Chickens that I've had special, if they were too small, just do this. Okay. But yeah, you could do it. You just get those shears.
Yeah. I'm looking at all these. Oh, they look really good.
Oh, it's delicious.
Sammy says, make sure you spell grill and not girl.
Turn it up. Wake the fun up with Jeff Mudflap and the gang.
And they're a great Lubbock business, ready to help you with your roof. So call Roofmaster, let them come out and take a look, see all the damage. They'll get all the photos, they'll get all the specs. They'll prepare an estimate for your insurance company, which helps hold the insurance company accountable. And not just the roof. Roofmaster's like a one-stop shop. They'll take care of everything from the roof to the fence, the windows, the siding, the garage door, the gutters, and any outbuildings you may have, like storage buildings and things like that. So, yeah, I didn't have any gutter damage or siding damage, and that's only because I don't have any of that. But it's nice to know that Roofmaster would come and be able to, help me out with all of that. So they'll get with the insurance company and get things squared away. So if you think you have some hail damage from the recent storms, get with Roofmaster. The name says it all.
Here's what you missed on Jeff Mudflap and the gang.
So you may have seen the pictures. We posted some. I think KCBD had some stuff. One of the other stations in town had something, I think. But so a trash truck caught on fire here yesterday in our parking lot, and it was pretty crazy because. So I'm sitting up in my office, and I've got a big window that looks out onto our parking lot.
What are we putting in our trash can?
Well, that's what we were about to find out, because remember, Monday was when we had something nasty in the trash can.
Yes, I know. I was like, man, whatever that was, it was smelling in our building. But no, I think it was something probably, I don't really know, maybe something already in the truck that was smoldering, and I don't really know what happened. But anyway, so I'm sitting in my office. Unlike every other, it's just another day, I'm sitting at my desk, and I see the big old truck pull in, like it does Tuesday or Wednesday, come dump empty the dumpster there, pulls in, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, God, man, what a pain having to pull into tight parking lots in that giant truck, and then trying to wedge in there and back up and turn it again, and so I'm just watching this guy, just thinking of that, going, man, I guess I'm really lucky, I don't have to mess with that. So I watch, so he kind of drives forward, going to the dumpster, like any other time he's here. And so I go back to my work, I'm just sitting there. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see the guy that was driving the truck runs across the parking lot, heading to he's running towards the building next to us, I guess. And I'm thinking, wow, that's different, huh? So I get up, I go to my window, I look, and I see smoke, and I'm like, oh, man, I think our dumpster's on fire. So I get out, I run around the corner, and then Chelsea, who's our business manager person, she's in her office right around the corner from mine, and I said, hey, she goes, yeah, did you see that? It looks like something's on fire. I said, yeah. So we both run, we're going down the stairs, get down there. Sure enough, smoke and everything, but it turns out it was the truck. Not the
trash truck.
Yeah, not the dumpster.
Oh, wow.
So I guess the guy, as soon as he saw smoke, he got out and he's running and he's like banging on our door on the parking lot side of our building because that's our employee entrance. So it's it's locked and so he's banging on it. Well, our receptionist Crystal up in the front of the building, she hears this, so she gets up, so she runs around. This is before I'd come downstairs. She runs around and he's already gone, and that's when I saw him running to the next building, just trying to find somebody to call. And so we all end up out there. Well, this truck is sitting there, and it's smoking, and I'm thinking, oh, my gosh, this is crazy. And all of a sudden,
you catch the other cars on fire, too.
Right. Now, Crystal's car was sitting right next to it where she was parked, but we had, the station vans, employees, everybody's out there. And so we're thinking, okay, well, I guess we should move it. Well, all of a sudden, you hear sirens, man, cops are showing up, and we had like 5 cops. We got fire trucks coming. It's like a whole thing. Then there's flames out of the truck. And like you hear like a little explosion thing, not a major explosion, something went. So then Jay, our boss, he goes, hey, we need to move the vans. So Dave runs in. Yeah, so I'm thinking, dude, it's a 2008. Let's let that thing go up in flames, man. Insurance are kicking. Yeah. So Dave runs into the building, grabs the keys to the vans. He throws me the KLLL van one, and I'm like, okay. And it's the one that's right next to the truck that's like got these little mini explosions and flames going. So I'm thinking, well, I'll just save the KLLL van. So I run around there, man. I'm right there, flames going, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this, but okay. So I'm trying to unlock the door, I'm trying to get in. Start it. I can't even get the dumb thing.
Cops around?
Oh, yeah. The fire trucks are showing up. They're unraveling hoses. I mean, it's a whole thing. So I get the van started, drive across the street to the parking lot, save the KLLL van that at this point is probably worth about $4.
Well, and then I'm sitting in my office. I have no windows in my office, so I can't see or even hear what's going on. And I'm just, on my computer, and then I'm on the phone talking with one of our coworkers, and all of a sudden I hear, "Is anyone in the building?" or upstairs. I'm like, "Yes, evacuate, fire!" And so I'm on the phone going, "Hey, I gotta go!" And I hang up and I'm looking, okay, all right, my purse is in my car. I got my keys, got my phone, and then grabbed my laptop and ran. And I'm looking at like pictures and my Peyton Manning signed autograph picture, and I'm just like, I'm going, none of this is worth it. Go.
That is awesome. Well, yeah, so I'm out there, so I get out of the van, I park it across the street, so I run back in here, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have my phone. And that was the one thing.
Oh, no.
But about that time, the guy's out there, and he's saying, "Hey, y'all need to get out of the building. You need to move away from the area. There could be toxic fumes,
right?
Because there's all this weird smoke coming out,
out of
flames.
the trash. Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh man, but dang it, I don't have my phone, man. And so I was like, I'm going in. So I do. I punch in the code, man. I'm running up the stairs. Well, then I don't know. So I don't know. Unbeknownst to me, hang on a second.
Well, and then because
I need a longer headphone cord here. I keep unplugging myself anyway.
You're kind of curious. So we're staying. Me and Chelsea and Crystal are standing back here by Avenue Q. So we kind of start walking over towards like where the truck is, and they were like, "No, stop! If it blows, it's gonna. You don't want to be in the line of fire."
Right.
And I'm just going, "Oh, okay," because your curiosity is like, "I want to see it. I want to see it."
Right. Yes, that's exactly it. So I'm sitting here. So I don't know that all of y'all are out of the building on the other side at this point because I've been out there moving vans.
Yeah.
So I come back in to get my phone. So I run in and I'm thinking, because I just hear that guy saying, "Y'all need to get out of here. It could be toxic fumes and all this." And I'm thinking, man, I'm going to die today. This is stupid. The building's going to blow up. How dumb is this? But I'm going to have my phone with me. So I know that's stupid, but But I'm just thinking, I got to have my phone if something, all hell breaks loose or something.
Right.
So I run up the stairs. I'm looking for people, and I'm looking to see, because most of the people in our building were gone at that point upstairs because the sales staff, they're out, they're already left the building. So I go in there, and so I'm thinking, okay, well, Chelsea's not in her office, so I know she's down there because she ran down there with me. So then I'm thinking, okay, let's see, Blake's on vacation. Okay, he's not there. Craig's already gone. Sean's on vacation. He's gone. We got so many people on vacation. So I was like, okay, Sean's not here. Okay, who else? Damon's on vacation. He's not here. And then I look in, and Colleen, I was like, she's not in there. But then I see her computer.
Car.
Yeah, and I knew her car was down because your car was actually kind
next
of
to
close.
To the vans.
Yes.
Wow.
And so we had that. So I'm thinking, well, she's not in the building. So, okay. So nobody's up there except me. So I'm thinking, oh, yeah, let me get my phone before the whole place blows. So I run into my office, grab my phone. I'm back out, and so then I come out on the side of the building because I see everybody on the Avenue Q side standing out by the road. Man, more cops are driving up, and I mean it's like a whole thing. And but yeah, that truck, I don't know what happened, but it was flaming up. It was not good.
Good morning. Turn it up. Wake the fun up with Jeff Mudflap and the gang.
Mudflap here for Ag Texas Farm Credit. Man, this weekend as you're driving around, maybe you're dreaming of owning the perfect land and you want to secure your financial footing. Well, Ag Texas Farm Credit, they want to help you land on your feet with Ag Texas. That's right, from building your dream home to purchasing farmland, or like I said, securing that perfect hunting lease or that spot that you're wanting to build. Ag Texas Farm Credit is your partner in turning those dreams into reality. Find a location near you, or you can go to their website, agtexas.com. That website again is agtexas.com. Land ownership, you're one step closer with Ag Texas Farm Credit.
From the Dollar Western Wear Studio, this is Lubbock's country leader and home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
96.3
KLLL.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
This is KLLL. Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL.
Here's what you missed on Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
This is kind of interesting. Looking at a new car. Here's some of these are the most affordable cars now because cars are
affordable.
crazy. Yeah, no, is anything really affordable?
Ridiculous.
Exactly.
But no, they're just getting to where they're so expensive. It's like buying a house or something now. You know.
Yeah.
You should live in your car, but if you're looking to save some cash when you're buying a new car, there are a few budget-friendly cars out there still. So it's a new study from a place called iccars.com found that the cheapest new car is the Chevrolet Spark, which I haven't even seen one of these.
I think that's an electric car, though.
Is it? Yeah. Well, it's still
Chevrolet
cars,
True.
but
You're
yeah,
right,
I mean,
you're right.
I'm just reporting the news. I'm not making the news. The Chevrolet Spark with a name like Spark sounds electric, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a cute little car.
You've
Yeah.
seen it?
I'm looking at it right now. so.
Just hold up the picture
Okay.
and so everybody on the radio could see it as well. Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
thanks.
some of those little bitty ones.
That's-
I'd be afraid to drive on the interstate, especially with all the semis that are driving around here. Oopsie.
Especially if you if it's an electric car, it'd be like driving a little golf cart or something.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting that on the loop? No thanks. An average new price just under $17,000 for that. So in the grand scheme of
Okay.
things,
Wow.
that's cheap, but probably get what you pay for there. Other new cars you can get for under $20,000 include the Mitsubishi Mirage, the Kia Rio, the Nissan Versa, and the Hyundai Accent. So if you're looking for something under $20,000 as far as a new vehicle, that's probably your best bet right there.
Okay.
There you go. Wow.
Don't know how interested I am in any of those really, but what about? Can you even get a used car now for under $20,000? My gosh.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like just everything is just the cars are just so expensive.
Yeah,
now.
they are expensive. Yeah.
And you got to wonder if the dealerships are going to kind of do like they did in COVID when cars became harder to come by. I don't know if any of them did here, but I know in other places the dealers would just jack up the prices. Like, well, this is the price.
Yeah.
Go find one somewhere else.
Yeah, good
and
luck.
I mean, those are the dealerships that people are going to remember
Right.
that took advantage of them whenever they needed a vehicle. So because we have been kind of looking at vehicles, when people are car shopping, you need to try to make sure you get them a deal because nowadays with online, you can buy a car anywhere.
Right, yeah. That is true. That's a good point.
Like, so we want to take care of our local people. And that's where, we always encourage to buy local. Well, the local companies need to make it easy for local people to buy local.
Absolutely. That's a good point. All right. Well, let's see. There's all kinds of interesting stuff going on this morning that we'll get to. You picked a good morning to listen because we actually have things to talk about.
All right. I did look up.
We always do. I was just kidding.
I did look up the price of that, the world's largest hamburger. That's Mudflap when you asked.
Yeah, how much is it?
Yeah, if you're just joining, it's National Hamburger Day today, and so it's the world's largest burger at a place. It's a sports bar.
Mally's Sports Grill in Detroit.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so I looked it up. It's the burger is 1,793 pounds. It costs $7,799 for that hamburger.
Wow.
It comes out to $4.35 a pound. Could you imagine adding a side of fries with that and then what the tip would be?
Right, yeah, the tip alone. Well, here, think of this, the logistics of keeping, in a restaurant, they have their daily pars, things like that. They have to have a certain amount of this item on hand to cover the average day of what they make. So how many of those can you possibly sell? Right?
I
mean, not many. But you got to be ready to have it if somebody comes in and orders it. So how do you just have that much beef laying around specifically for that? Because the worst thing would be that somebody walks in, the unicorn customer walks in and comes in, I want that gigantic burger today. Oh, I'm sorry, we're out of we don't have enough to make that today. Womp womp! Your one chance to sell one. So they got to be ready to make it.
And
I
want to watch
them
make it too. Like, how big is their skillet that they have to? I mean,
that's a good question. But I bet instead of it being one ginormous patty, it's probably they'd make several patties that they just kind of build the burger.
But think the bun.
Yeah. Where do they store that?
Because think of this: if it was all separate buns, it's not really one burger;
Yeah.
it's a bunch of burgers. So how would they be able to call it a burger? It's just a bunch of burgers.
I don't
so the
know.
bun would have to be big enough for something like that, right?
I would think, yeah.
So many questions. We need to call them up. It's like, okay, is the 1,800 pounds, is that all beef, or is that with the combination of the lettuce and tomato?
I bet they're open.
And
Let's
pickles?
call them.
Yeah, I doubt if they're open now, but
That would feed a lot of people.
Yeah,
that would feed a lot of people.
But it'd be tough to keep everything in stock enough to do that. Like, then think you had to make one of those, and then somebody else comes in, I'd like your little burger, please. I'm sorry, we are completely out of meat. We just made this ginormous burger. We weren't really expecting to sell one. We can make you a hamburger today.
Yeah, wow. Tammy's reading my mind. They probably have to give advance notice if they want that so they can make sure they have everything
that's
on.
That's a good point, yeah.
That's probably right, but that's not as much fun to think about.
That's boring. Wah, wah.
Good morning. Turn it up. Wake the fun up with Jeff Mudflap and the gang. Waking up with the Bolton Oil Center, Jeff Mudflap and the Gang Morning Show.
So good. On KLLL.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL. You ready? Here's what you missed on Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
Also National Cheese Day today.
Oh, Cheese
Big
Day.
day, very important day of celebration, National Cheese Day. Did you know the average American, how much, if you were going to guess here, Mudflap, the average American eats about how many pounds of cheese per year? What would your guess be? Pounds of cheese per year.
Cheese per year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go out on a limb and say 1 million pounds.
Each person, 1 million pounds of cheese?
It's in break.
Wow. No, each person on average.
Oh, each person.
Not
okay.
the entire country.
Okay, all right.
1 million pounds of cheese.
Yeah, let's see.
That would not be good for you.
All right, I'm gonna dial it back a little. Let's see. I'm gonna go 10 pounds of cheese.
Okay, all right, a little more reasonable there. 1 million pounds of cheese. Oh, that's awesome. No, the average American actually eats about 42 pounds of cheese per year.
Okay,
that's still a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
That's more than double what it was 50 years ago.
Yeah.
So, top 10 cheeses in the United States. Coming in at number 10, Colby Jack and Monterey Jack are tied at 10. Those are both good cheeses.
Yeah,
I like
those are
those
very good.
cheeses.
Yes.
They're very good.
Mm-hmm.
American cheese comes in at 9, and you throw American cheese on a cheeseburger, and I mean I get that is good, but American cheese to me is not really cheese. It's just some sort of a processed product of some sort. I don't even know what it really is. So I really actually prefer other cheeses. I think even on a cheeseburger, I'd rather have something like Monterey Jack and cheddar and stuff like that. Swiss cheese is good. Let's see, number 8, you got brick cheese. Number 7, a cheese I really like, but I don't think you like it. Blue cheese is at number 7.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it. It's pungent, and a lot of people don't like the flavor. But it's still good enough to be number 7 on the list of most popular cheeses. Munster cheese at number 6. Then you've got
what's Munster cheese?
Munster, it's like a white cheese of some sort. It's I've had it. I think it's also got kind of a strong flavor. I'm not a cheese.
The Munster cheese.
No, it's not. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He did the mash. He did the Munster mash. The Hispanic cheeses like queso fresco, cotija cheese, some of that are really they're right there at 5th most popular.
Okay.
Cotija cheese is really good. I think I'm saying that right, but I really like that one a lot.
I have no idea.
Number 4, Swiss cheese. Great cheese right there.
I would have said Swiss.
At number 3, this is interesting. Cream cheese is at number 3 on the list. You don't like cream cheese?
I'm not saying I don't like it. I just wouldn't have put it in top 3.
At number 2, it is cheddar cheese. And your number 1 favorite cheese in the United States of America here on National Cheese Day, your guess, number 1 cheese.
Swiss.
No, that was at number 4.
Oh, that was number 4.
Starts with an M.
Oh, monkey cheese. Let's see.
What is that?
I don't. Milk cheese. Don't tell me. Let's see. Starts with an M. Give me another hint.
Second letter is O.
Oh, mouse cheese. M-O.
Ends with A.
Mora cheese.
This is awesome.
Ends with A. Give me another hint.
There's a Z in this word.
All right. Moza.
Oh, you're on the right track. It's a very popular cheese.
Oh.
You eat it.
Mozzarella.
There you go. Mozzarella.
Woo,
there you go.
Yes.
America's most favorite cheese. Mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella.
I knew I'd get it eventually.
Yeah, I knew. The more letters I gave you, process of elimination, you would get it at some point there. So, all right.
Turn it up. Wake the fun up with Jeff Mudflap and the gang.
Right now, though, it is 71. Your birthdays on this Monday. How about Jeanette Ornelas, Melissa Seeley, Lori Norton, Davy Price, Marilyn May, Debbie Thurman, Juan Falcon, Heath Brown, Susie Harvey, Kendra Macy, and Lori Poole. Happy birthday. Added birthday here, Cole Linscomb, 5 years old today. Happy birthday, Cole.
96.3. This is KLLL. Jeff Mudflap and the gang.
96.3 KLLL.
Turn it up. Wake the fun up with Jeff Mudflap and the gang. Turn it up. Wake the fun up with Jeff Mudflap and the gang.
Well, if you are a homeowner and have been considering getting a home warranty, you need to get an Earl's Home Warranty. They're the only West Texas-based home warranty company right here in Lubbock, so no 800 numbers. You just get in touch with Earl's right here in Lubbock. The technician will be in an Earl's uniform and driving an Earl's fully wrapped truck, which you have probably seen around Lubbock. So if you're looking for one of these home warranties, really interesting. They cover a lot of the things in a home. If you are a homeowner, you know there's always something breaking or going out. Now, coverage is provided for the systems and appliances in your home, which might initially have been covered by manufacturer's or builder's warranty, but are no longer covered. So while homeowners insurance covers many systems and appliances in the event of a disaster like tornado, fire, that kind of stuff, the Earl's Home Warranty Plan will help cover repairs or replacements of many system components and appliances in the event of malfunctions or breakdowns due to normal wear and tear. So get in touch with Earl's Home Warranty right now, and they'll have the technician come out, take a look at the systems in your home, and then find the best plan for you. They have 2 different plans to choose from to protect your biggest investment, your home. That is Earl's Home Warranty. It is a local home warranty, and you can get more information, get the phone number and so forth at callearls.com/Lubbock. That's callearls.com/Lubbock.
country leader and home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.